Okay. Making sure that I'm in focus there. So I've called in Jesus, Yeshuah, as some like to call it. I call him him. He's just a consciousness now. So I don't know if we can call him a him, but I guess since we're referencing to back then, there's a lot of history. Like his soul has evolved further in consciousness. The soul of the one you know as Jesus or Yeshua, or it doesn't matter what you call that consciousness, because it is all linked to the same energy. It is all going back to where we now reside, which is further in frequency than even this planet, and being a human and comprehending how it is to be a human. That is something that is required if you are to ascend this earthly planes. This is very much a game, sort of. But it doesn't feel like a game if you are deep in it. Then it feels like you are there and it's happening to you. And the only reason for that is that you identify with it. There is a disidentification that sometimes is or has already occurred for many, but for some need a lot of truths to be shared directly to them so that their body gets the memo. Because all of you, have been trained to see reality in a certain way. And what is necessary is for you to see reality accurately. Listen to Gaia supporting. She's very much in connection with the body of Kenneth now, with us. This is a full-on transmission going on here, where Kenneth is letting go to allow us to come through, to allow his body to embody more energy that goes down and up and feeds the reflection of Gaia here, now. Listen to Gaia confirming. When you have more energy running through your system, you have more instant power of effect on the environment. That means what you say goes. It doesn't mean anything else. It doesn't mean any of the stories. And so that is why it's necessary with so much repetition. Because so many beings of you get it to a certain point. But it's not a logical thing. It's like, sometimes you might get some of the logic. But even if you don't, that's not the main purpose yet. It is all a process along aligning to who you truly are. Because it does feel like a complete unlearning. For some that have been in very distorted views about reality, will feel shocked when they have someone telling them reality straight up. We have done that to some of you. If they are still watching. And from the body's perspective and from the dualistic perspective, if it sort of feels harsh. But When you really truly get that this is a soul game, and the beings that are speaking truth to you are actually the ones that are most loving to you, you start to get that there's a lot of misconceptions. And even if you are aware, it's still work to maintain this frequency. Because just like this being, he went off. And he is adjusting back. He's adjusting back. I'm looking for the coconut water. Constantly. That is what these energy upgrades, these events, those are for that. For the fine-tunement. We all need that. Because even if you are aware, if you suddenly just deviate it a little bit, these checkpoints will let you know. And then you know that, okay, we were about to go off course here. Now we are steering the ship this way, because this is what we need to inject in order to take the body where we want to take it. This is not a game where you just sit on your laurels and just let Gaia take you. This is a game of alignment. You have to choose what thoughts and beliefs that you are adhering to. You have to choose them. You have to know that it is going to benefit you. Your body is your only gauge how well you are doing. And every single one of you, we are talking about the evolution of being a human. And every single one of you are on different stages of this line of degrees here. Because these are levels of development in consciousness, in conscious awareness. And we are talking about the blossoming of consciousness. The blossoming of the feeler. The feeler is the one that is unbalanced in this entire planet, on this entire planet. The feeler has been so suppressed that we have rules in the streets telling us what we can do, what is allowed and what is not allowed. You enter in a thing, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. This can't and cannot is not freeing for the feeler. The feeler feels captivated by rules. Maybe some of you have acclimatized to it. We all have. But we are talking about truly being allowed, which is our birthright, to claim right to be here in these bodies on this planet. And rules that do not make sense needs to be questioned. We are here to create the new. We're not here to be dictated by the old. We're here to create the new. And you are all part of this creation. The creation of the new. And we are not here to dictate to you what you should create. Many of you are asking for our help. We are giving you ideas. But you have to go first. You have to lead the way. Spirit has got your back. If you have done the right bookkeeping, so to speak, of your energy. Because energy is something you have to account for. And if you don't know the rules of the game, you can be behind and you think that you're ahead. That's the reason that we have these checkpoints in this 28-day journey. These checkpoints. When we start making sure that our goal is set. And we assist you with that. Because it's important. Not for us, but for you and your growth, if you wish to grow in consciousness. Deliberately. There are so much progress that can be had now in consciousness and in your spiritual development to enhance your intuition, to develop a stronger connection with the guides, get finished with these karmic cycles so that you can finally connect who you are. These are the times for that. Embody who you are. And you get to choose. When you have embodied, you get to choose. But there is a process to embody. There is a process to really truly land who you are. That means that you have to have learned how to operate your human body, your human energy. And this is what we're teaching here. Deliberately, day by day. You start by knowing where you're heading, and then every single step along the way, there are other cycles that we are watching out for. And these are the cycles of influences, other influences, or our, let's say it in a different way, our balance of how we operate human energy, how we operate our own human energy. Are we in balance? Are we still in balance when it comes to the outside world, and what is the reflection here? Do we need to inject something else in order to course correct our energy? Right? Goal is one thing, but the course correction, unless we have that correctly, the energy is not flowing properly. And if the energy is not flowing properly, well, you will have mixed results. And those are also wonderful ways so that you get to see what you are creating, so that you know where you're at in frequency, because unless you know where you're at, you don't know where you are going, because you have to know where you're at in frequency in order to know what the next step is. Right? Otherwise, you're just fumbling in the blind. Find out where you are in frequency. We have a wonderful free energy read for that. There's a set of questions, and this is something that you can just click on the link, sign up. You can get on the website. I think there should be a link in the bio. And so you can go there, and I think to the store. You'll find your way around. Just browse around. We have a lot of things going on there. There's so much support to support you to grow in this way, up in frequency. That is what this is. This is the place to get support if you want to ascend. If you want to ascend and you're tired of the bullshit, this is the place you go. And here we will guide you up in frequency so that you get done with these karmic loops, so that you get done with all these things. We have things for every single case. And if we come and there is something that we haven't figured out, we figure it out, we channel it, we bring it through Kenneter. So this is all a support for humanity to ascend. This is truly how it is done, if you truly want to ascend, and not just be part of a trend, because there's plenty of those. And especially here, social media, it's a lot to do with trends as well, right? But we are not into trends here. We're into what works and how we actually shift in consciousness. And so everyone is operating on different levels here. Once you see the connections, you see how important it is to maneuver this. For the upliftment of the planet even. It is that important. When you see the connection between what you can do as a human in 28 days of conscious shifting every single day towards your dream life and your vision of this new reality we're all stepping into, we all get to create it. To get started, we have a free 28-day consciousness shift. All you have to do is sign up. There's a link below. Thank you so much. I love you. We love you. And let us know how you are digesting this information in the comment section. Thank you so much. We do really enjoy seeing your comments. We have had a little break, but we do really enjoy to see your comments. All right, take care. Thank you. Bye.